Avery Daum arrives at Wilkinson Hall every day around 2 p.m., post-lift to start getting ready for practice.
First question is, what drew you to volleyball, and how did your journey lead you to Indiana University?
So I actually started in middle school. It was like my 5th grade middle school league, and a couple of my friends were doing it, and I was obviously really tall, so everyone was like, oh, you should do it. So I kind of just joined for fun, and then I had a couple coaches that were really impactful early on in my career that kind of pushed me to start playing club, and then from there I started climbing up the teams, and then my recruiting process brought me to IU.
Great. And what motivates you to push yourself as an athlete, and how has IU shaped your growth on and off the court?
I think just gratitude, honestly. Our coaches say sometimes when you're not pushing your hardest every day in practice, you're disappointing the people that have supported you up to this point. So just thinking about all the people that have got me here today, where I am, and also my teammates.
Right, of course. Now tell us about your pre-practice routine. You get here and what do you do?
So most of the time we're coming from lift. So we walk in from lift and then we go over and write our goals up on the board, get stuff on. A lot of people get taped. I do ankle braces so I don't have to get taped, which is nice. But then we meditate for 5 minutes before, which is really great for visualizing and kind of getting ready in the mental space for practice.
Great.
As she's moving into her new position of possibly an outside hitter for the spring season, she has been working a lot on her passing skills.
We know you work a lot with Matt Kearns when it comes to extra reps and just post-practice repetitions. What is it like working with him?
I really like working with Matt because I feel like our brains kind of work in a similar way. In a sense, he is very mathematically minded. So he does a lot of stat work and stuff. So I understand that really well. So a lot of times when he's explaining stuff, that's what resonates with me.
Matt Kearns, assistant coach for IU Volleyball. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. So we're going to ask you a few questions. You work a lot with right side Avery Daum.
Mm-hmm.
What stands out most about her as a player and a person, and how has she impacted this team specifically?
It's funny because she's so different as a player and as a person. She's like a total bulldog on the floor. She can't get enough reps. She always wants more. She always wants more feedback. She's super tough on herself. She has a really high standard. And then off the floor, she's just the sweetest kid. She's always doing stuff extra. In the community, she's working with a bunch of different groups all the time. She's studying all the time. She's got really good grades. The professors love to have her in class. So it's been a real joy to get to know that kid. I'm excited for her future.
Great.
Avery Daum enjoys working with Matt Kearns because they are like-minded in the way they think about the game.
Do me a favor on these first two, hit it in the red. Okay. That's overcorrect so we can feel, okay, that's how you work.
Sade Laole, one of Avery Daum's fellow freshmen, speaks to her work ethic and has said, she's one of the most hardworking, determined team players she has ever played with.
Avery Daum is so proud to be a Hoosier now, as she didn't expect her volleyball journey to take her here to IU. But now that she is here, she has found a home and family for the next 4 years.